Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, again, my friend Brendan Shea with the, normally with the Quincy Community Theater. Today here representing Mid Summer Arts Faire, right?
It's my other hat.
Your other hat, which it's been going strong for a long, long time, right?
Yep, 22 years.
22 years, that's incredible. Now, how long have you served on the board?
Only for 2 years,
Okay.
but I've been an enthusiast ever since I moved to Quincy. I've gone every year. It's one of those things that you just look forward to in the summer. It's a summer staple.
It is a summer staple. So for 22 years, people have been visiting Washington Park during the summertime. When are the dates again?
June 26, 27, 28.
June 26th through the 28th. Families, people of all ages, visit year after year to experience what?
It's all about the arts. I mean, Quincy is an incredible arts town. I mean, from someone who came from the East Coast to Quincy, I was always amazed by how much art there is here. So this is the way that we celebrate local art in this community. So we have artists that are both from down the street and also from around the world. Up to 50 to 60 artists will come to Washington Park, set up their tent, put out their work that they have created, and then families can come and enjoy and maybe even buy a piece they can put in their house.
Right, yeah, and it's more, like you're saying, it's art of every type, right? So it's more than just going to look at paintings, if that's what you think of, right? I mean, you have jewelers, you have maybe woodworking. I mean, there's just every type of art that you can think of, including live music.
That's right. And, you know, I always find it really cool to go and see how creative people can get with materials, right? So you mentioned jewelry, woodworking, you know, there's ceramics you could see there. There's a guy, actually, I have one of his pieces. He, you know, takes old stuff from the junkyard and he turns them into lamps, right?
Cool.
Just really cool, creative, even functional stuff you might find there. But yeah, in addition to visual art, there's live music all weekend. There is, I would say, the culinary arts.
That's what I was going to say. One of my favorite parts.
Yep, food trucks galore. And also we have performances there too. So last year we had a playwriting festival that ran alongside it. You know, this year we'll be having, you know, roving performers to kind of activate. We never know when a little performance will happen.
Sure.
Just, you know, it's really about just taking a moment to really immerse yourself in all the amazing things that artists in Quincy and beyond are doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's good for all ages. So it's good, wholesome fun. You know, in the middle of summer, and maybe everybody's getting kind of restless and you're looking for something to do, bring them down, bring the kiddos down. There's also, what is it called? The Art for All? Or
yes, there's a tent, the Arts for All tent, in which you can bring your kids in to get their hands on, maybe making some pottery on a pottery wheel, seeing art done by other kids, just having a good time making something with their hands. And hey, it might just inspire them to unleash their inner Picasso. You never know. Right?
You never know. Yes, it's a good way to unleash the creativity and kind of give permission, which I don't want to say that that's necessary, but it does encourage. Right?
Yes,
gives them a little empowerment to go in and kind of realize what is out there, what kind of, you know, what art encompasses. A lot of people think it's just one thing, but it's vast. Yeah,
and I think also, especially for young people, but for everybody, to remember that the arts are essential to our lives, and it's what makes us humans. We're storytellers, we're makers, we come together to do these things. And, you know, the fact that Quincy has for 22 years had this incredible local homegrown event that celebrates all the arts, I mean, it means something about this community in particular. So it's something that is worth supporting and protecting as well, too, right?
Yeah, we definitely want to see this continue. Absolutely for years to come, if not generations. Like you said, it is important for our community. We benefit from it. It's a great resource. And also, again, it's just good old-fashioned fun, too.
Yes,
it is. It is. So I love it. Okay, one more time with the dates again.
Sure, June 26th, 27th, and 28th. If you go to midsummerarts.com, you can find info about the festival. Also, you can find out ways that you can support, as an individual, the fair. You can support the artists who are making trips into Quincy, our local artists that we sponsor as well. We definitely would appreciate you taking a look and finding ways you can support this program for years to come, as we said.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely worth it. Something cool for Quincy, something cool for communities beyond. So,
Absolutely.
Right, absolutely. Check it out at once again, the
midsummerarts.com.
Okay, midsummerarts.com. And then speaking of arts, obviously stuff happening year round. Yep, switch the old hat. There we go.
QCT, speaking of arts, we got a lot of activity this year.
Yes.
If you haven't been yet, we got some great stuff happening this spring. Actually, we have spring classes starting this week, in which weekly you can come in, learn playwriting, acting, dance, all kinds of great stuff. But this week we're actually launching registration for our summer programming,
Yes.
including our musical theater camp, Triple Thread Boot Camp, which is always a huge deal.
So fun.
And we are unveiling, this is like a first here, okay?
Ooh, we're getting
a breaking
the
scoop.
Ah.
We are unveiling a brand new program for kids that are entering grades 3 through 5 this summer. So rising grade 3 through 5. It is called Stage Kids, and we are giving them an opportunity to put on their own show this summer.
Oh my gosh, how cool.
So we are doing Winnie the Pooh Kids this summer with our youngest amazing performers. This week, check out our website. It's going to be up there. So I'm just really excited for this
is going to
new
be
thing.
so fun. And if you haven't, experienced any of the programs offered by QCT, I mean, we've firsthand experienced them. Most of the kids in my family have gone through either the boot camp or just the summer programs that you have, and they do those performances. It is so crazy to see how they kind of come into their own on stage, even if they've been, a little more reserved. It's just a great way to kind of expand their horizons a little bit, give them a little bit of fun, especially during the summer. Give them something different to do outside of just sitting on those electronics.
They
right?
will make friends for
Yes,
sure.
they will.
We take over the whole theater, but beyond anything else, they learn how to work together, how to communicate, how to tell their own stories. We talked about how important that is for humanity, right? It really starts with the work that we're doing. All of our arts organizations here in Quincy.
Absolutely. Well, I love it. Again, QCT, Mid Summer Arts Faire, both great organizations for Quincy, offering great things that you should take advantage of if you haven't already, or do it again if you are used to it. Lots of good stuff coming up this summer, and as always, a pleasure to sit down and chat with you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate it, Brendan. And if you want any more information on either of those, again, with the Midsummer Arts Faire, it is
midsummerarts.com.
And for QCT,
1qct.org.
There you go. Thank you so much, Brendan. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Ashley.
All right. Okay, coming up next, I sit down with Valerie Howell from John Wood Community College to talk about the Workforce Development Center. Stay tuned.
Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice-cold beer, and Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be, before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan-favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too, now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tea, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio.
And welcome back. Joining me now, Valerie Howell with John Wood Community College. You are the Business and Industry Training Consultant with the Workforce Development Center at JW. Is that right?
That is correct.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
We were just chatting before. You offer so much at the Workforce Development Center. I had no idea, and I think that's why we're here today.
That is why we're here today.
So obviously, if I don't know, there are probably other people who don't know all of the resources you have to offer, considering it may be one of the area's best kept secrets that shouldn't be.
That is correct. There's many times I've had people come take a tour of our Workforce Development Center that haven't been there in several years, and they're like, wow, I didn't know this existed, and
Yes.
how many different things you have to offer. And we don't want to be a secret. We're here to serve the public, and we want people to utilize our services.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of who you're serving, because this was kind of one of the questions that I had. Now, as the Workforce Development Center, obviously, the naming convention leads me to believe that it is for companies, employees, students, because it's John Wood, but it's really for everyone in a multitude of capacities, depending on what you're looking to get out of the Workforce Development Center. Is that right?
Correct. Anyone that wants to do some self-improvement and learn something new to maybe improve their quality of life can utilize our services.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. Okay, let's say for the student side, you absolutely help them achieve a degree or certification in these programs that they're enrolled in, correct?
Correct. We have 2-year programs like in industrial maintenance technology where you can get an associate's degree in 2 years. We also have shorter term programs like our truck driver training program where you can get a CDL license in 6 weeks. And then we have a lot of just short-term classes where you can take Excel for 3 different times and be competent in Excel.
Yeah, a professional in Excel, right? Because that's one of the things that I think a lot of people may take for granted, especially, I mean, I'm in a professional role. I've used Excel forever. I know there's a lot that I don't know about that program because it seems infinite,
Correct.
Right? So that's just one of the programs that can be aimed at not only students, but individuals such as myself that maybe are looking to, like you said, just kind of expand and get better in certain areas.
Yeah, correct. And one of our most popular ones right now is our AI classes.
Oh.
AI is up and coming, and people have used ChatGPT and they've used Gemini and some other ones, and you don't know what you don't know. You
Absolutely.
take one of these classes and your eyes will be open. It's like, oh wow, this makes my life so much more easy.
Yes, I can definitely use that. And again, I like to think that I'm proficient in ChatGPT or any of the other AI software that's out there. But then even seeing like a little, let's say a little reel that's teaching me something that I didn't know, you guys encapsulate that into a program that gives people a better understanding of how to use it effectively.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's never going to, I don't think that's going away. So
no, we've even embedded AI into some of our other classes. Like we have PowerPoint next week, and we have AI embedded into the PowerPoint.
Yeah, very, very cool. And I think everybody can stand to learn a little something about AI. Like I said, it's probably not going anywhere anytime soon. So then those are just tiny examples of how individuals such as myself or professional or student can benefit from the Workforce Development Center. And then you also help companies, local companies, any company who's looking for what?
That's what I specialize in the most, is helping businesses and industries. So companies that they have maybe some training gaps and they want help bridging those gaps. So they have a workforce need and they reach out and say, hey, can you help me with this?
Okay.
And so some of the examples, maybe a company doesn't need their employees to have a full-blown CDL license because they're staying on their site, but they want them to be able to back up and do turns and things like that. We can do a customized training program for them so that they get it in a shorter amount of time of what they need. Maybe a company needs specific AI help. We can put those on. There's leadership opportunities. And we've most recently had a company reach out and say, hey, we would like our maintenance people to know more machining.
Okay.
And so we've put on machining classes for companies. So really, if any company has any need to help develop their workforce, they should reach out and we can help them.
Okay. So one of the things that comes to my mind, so I work for an industrials company, and we offer, or we send some of our guys to fluid power certification, safety, OSHA, stuff like that, right? Those are all things that you can help companies kind of formulate that program. Is that right?
Correct. In fact, we have an OSHA 10 class that starts just this week.
Okay.
And they can get their OSHA 10 certification with that. We do have a fluid power class starting up. I can't remember if it's this Friday or later in April, but we do have those types of classes as well.
See, these are all things I didn't know. And I bet that there are others out there who didn't know that they, as professionals or as individuals looking to kind of expand their horizons, you're there for them. Students, companies, you kind of are, you're not a one size fits all, but you do help everyone. And I was talking a little bit about pricing. Now, I don't know how far we want to get into this, but you do, as John Wood does, try to eliminate many barriers to access for whether it's companies, students, individuals, right? Correct.
We try our best to provide an exceptional value on the trainings that we provide. We go out and we look for grants. We have partnerships with different foundations, and they're able to help offset a lot of the costs in many cases. So we do try and keep our costs low and affordable.
Yeah, and so much to learn. Obviously, the programs that we talked about today, just a small portion, right, of everything that you can offer. And it sounds like a lot of it can be customized, especially for companies needing help. Now, all of this information and more will be available during an open house that's coming up. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
We have an open house next week. So April 14th, from 11:30 to 1 o'clock, we invite the public to come out to the John Wood Workforce Development Center and see what we have. We would love to give you a tour of our classrooms, our labs, and show you what we have to offer.
Yeah, show you everything that's available. And what day is that again?
April 14th.
And then is it all day long?
It's from 11:30 to 1 on April 14th.
So during the lunchtime, so you
Yes.
can take a break from, whatever you're doing, go out there, see what all is available. And then if you have the opportunity to meet, so what can people expect when they go out there?
For the open house?
Yes, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, for the open house, they can expect to see our classrooms, our labs, learn more about the programs we have to offer. They can talk with me if they have a need where they'd like to start working on customizing something.
Yeah, very cool. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great day, and obviously something that is attainable to everyone. It's an hour and a half, right? Now, where is the
And they
workforce?
can come and go, so they don't have to be there the full hour and a half.
Okay.
If they can't get off until 12:15 and they want to pop in for a half hour, it's just come and go. And if that date and time don't work for you, you can also reach out to us and we can do a different tour at another time.
Okay, perfect. So where is the Workforce Development Center?
It is off of
Cooks Lane?
Cooks Lane and 48th Street.
Okay, 48th and Cooks Lane. Yep, I know exactly where it is. And then if somebody wants more information or wants to set up a tour outside of the open house, who would they call?
They can call our Workforce Development Center. Actually, if you go to jwcc.edu/workforce, all of our information is on there.
Okay, perfect. Well, Valerie, this sounds like it's going to be a great opportunity for people to learn more about potentially one of the best kept secrets in our community, which we don't want that to be. So get out, explore the opportunities, learn a little bit more about what the JWCC Workforce and Development Center has to offer, and specifically business and industry programs, training courses, opportunities within for companies, individuals, and students alike. And then anytime you have more opportunities for open house or different trainings or programs, you'll have to come back and chat with me.
For sure. And don't wait for the open house. Go on our website right now and look and see what programs we have that you may want to join before the open house.
Perfect. And website would be?
jwcc.edu/workforce.
You're the best. Valerie, thank you so much. Good luck with your open house, and maybe you'll see me because we all have something we can learn a little bit more about, right?
Correct.
All right. Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much, Valerie. Appreciate it. All right. I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for more.